Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Iron Port. This program is proudly brought to you by Serene Insurance GOIL Company Limited, the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Ghana Ports and Airports Authority, and Ghana Link, who are the operators of the Integrated Customs Management System. Our proud media partner is the Business and Financial Times. This week, Iron Port engaged the Minister of Transport, Honorable Asiamah, following his election as the chairman of the Maritime Organization for West and Central Africa, Mowca. And he's been telling us, his vision for the organization and also how he intends to bring all the countries together to achieve the aspirations of the organization. Here's a report.
Minister for Transport, Asiamah, has expressed much zeal to harness available opportunities for growth and stability in the maritime industry of West and Central Africa. Asiamah, who is now the chairman of the Maritime Organization of West and Central Africa, said he is committed to ensuring that more than ever before member countries of the organization work together towards the creation of policies and action plans to improve the industry.
It is very, very important that we deepen our collaboration to the extent that our effort can be synchronized. If it is that Ghana have maybe the technology to deal with the supervision, other countries will also have in terms of management port strategy. We need to collaborate, we need to synchronize our system so that whatever you have, another country do not repeat it, so long as it can cover the whole sub-region. So what collaboration is one, we must deepen it to our advantage in terms of our human resource capacity. We must give them the highest training.
Ghana's Minister for Transport was elected during the 8th session of the Bureau of Ministers and 15th ordinary session of the General Assembly of Mowca in Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo in July 2021. Asiamah will oversee the affairs of the organization made up of 25 countries in West and Central Africa for the next 2 years. Speaking on Iron Port, the chairman of Mowca said key on his agenda is garnering the various member countries to consolidate skills and resources to fight the spate of maritime insecurity in the region.
So I would like to be remembered at the time I'm leaving office, the Gulf of Guinea has become safe, the insurance premium had come down, the piracy issues and other illegal activities had gone down. It is only then that our people will benefit within our maritime economic zone.
He said to improve resources available for the everyday running of the Maritime Organization of West and Central Africa, he has begun embarking on diplomatic calls to various member countries to live up to their financial obligations to the organization. He revealed that plans exist for the establishment of a dedicated development bank for the maritime industry of West and Central Africa to see to financing of maritime infrastructure.
These development banks purely seek to do some. We are going to concentrate our effort on the maritime domain, how to finance maritime infrastructure, either shipping in that, or whether to board ports, or whether to depends on the capacity of various countries and how we can leverage on it to develop our maritime infrastructure within the West Africa zone. So it is not going to be a development bank that is going to finance other industries like agric or something, purely on the port infrastructure and its related issues.
Asiamah also mentioned that improving the IT infrastructure at the disposal of the Mowca Secretariat is also core to his objectives. He, however, called for the revision of the rules of procedure adopted by the organization in the 70s so that the organization's processes are in tandem with modern standards in the industry.
An organization that was formed in 74, in changing its mandate in the 90s to Mowca, definitely the laws may not be in tandem with the current development. So it's a major, because without you having the legal basis with which you can take decision, you cannot implement some of these things. So you must first of all look at the legal regime with which you operate. You must have the capacity, because in this business that we do, it is not about your intention, it is about you having the mandate to take those decisions.
The minister touched on the unfortunate incident of Nigeria's withdrawal from the organization during the 15th General Assembly of Mowca and disclosed that his outfit is in talks to resolve Nigeria's dissatisfaction.
The General Assembly had given me the mandate that within a matter of 6 months, we should come out with the way with which the Secretary General will be elected. You see, this is a situation which is purely based on diplomacy. And I think that if you are 25 ministers or 25 countries coming together, we should be able to use diplomatic ways in resolving this matter.
He also revealed that the Maritime Organization of West and Central Africa is assessing the modalities for contributions of member states to arrive at standardized rates in future.
We pay dues according to the tonnage, but then people were then proposing that there should be equal amount of, if it's $1 each. But then member states come that we cannot, if you are going to base on tonnage, and we are going to say that then should be based on maybe a certain level of maybe $1 or 50. Then it means that some countries will pay more. Others will. So we are trying to a common way.
The chairman of Mowca said the ultimate aim shared among the leadership of the organization is to transform this sub-regional organization into an arm of the African Union so as to promote operationalization of action plans and policies.
So that was the Minister of Transport, Honorable Koku Ofori Asiamah, who is now the chairman of the Maritime Organization for West and Central Africa. And we want to wish him well as he leads that organization to achieve its objectives and aspirations. Iron Port returns after this break.
Every now and again, GOIL makes good things happen. This time, GOIL has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with GOIL Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. GOIL has that sorted. GOIL, good energy.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is, you still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Utiliser les ports de Tema et de Takoradi, c'est avoir un traitement rapide et sécurisé de vos marchandises diverses en conteneurs, en sac ou en vrac, ainsi que tous vos véhicules en transit. Le Ghana a construit un parking bien pavé pour tous les véhicules en transit. Une nouvelle gare frigorifique pour le stockage de la marchandise congelée en transit. Avec un nouveau centre de traitement de données construit et la mise en œuvre efficace d'un guichet unique national qui permet aux données d'être accessibles par tous les intervenants, le traitement des dossiers dans les ports du Ghana est maintenant efficace et plus efficient. Utiliser les ports du Ghana, c'est profiter des systèmes de portes électroniques et d'exploitation des terminaux ainsi que de la réservation des navires en ligne, entraînant ainsi un parc de camions fiable pour un acheminement de vos marchandises dans les brefs délais avec un suivi satellitaire jusqu'à nos frontières.
Les femmes, à vous les honneurs.
Les ports de Tema et de Takoradi célèbrent la femme. Que les bienfaits de cette célébration apportent plus de bénédictions.
Welcome back from the break. Now, news and activities happening within the port and maritime industry next.
After 11 years of operation, Barge Freight and Logistics Limited, a wholly Ghanaian company, has inaugurated a 4-story corporate head office complex and state-of-the-art warehouse facility in Community 3 Tema, also known as Barge Place. Barge Place, which is not more than 1 kilometer away from the port of Tema, has been positioned strategically to help the company deliver freight forwarding and logistics solutions to its clients more efficiently. Barge Freight has enjoyed its success serving the growing oil and gas industry with customs clearance, ship agency, and haulage services, as well as having significant presence in the telecommunication and construction sectors, among others. According to the company's Chief Executive Officer, Joseph Kojobaini, the new corporate head office is testament to the company's commitment to partnering customers for the long haul, delivering international standards of services in a serene environment.
Barge also expanded work in the power sector and positioned itself as the preferred local heavy lift company by acquiring a 20-axle model line, which was capable of carrying cargo up to 400 tons.
Director of Operations of Barge Freight, Atokwa Green, also said the adoption of an investment into international standards of operations is indicative of Barge Freight's dedication to maintaining quality systems towards better customer satisfaction, the welfare of staff, and protection of the environment.
Worth celebrating with the attainment of ISO 9001:2015, which is a quality management standard, ISO 14001:2015, which is an environmental management standard, and ISO 45001:2018, occupational health and safety management standard.
The Director General of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Michael Lugoje, congratulated Barge Freight for its feats over the years and urged the company to expand its operations into the larger African continent.
I want to challenge Barge Freight that for now, they are a success story in Ghana. We want to challenge them the next 5-10 years. They should become a success story in Central Africa and in Africa.
The Minister of Public Enterprises, Joseph Kojo, has encouraged the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority to continue to position its operations to maintain profitability as it operates, manages, and develops one of Ghana's key assets, the ports. Speaking during a courtesy visit to management of GPHA, the minister stated that it is the President's vision to see the sustenance of public enterprises, hence the creation of the Ministry of Public Enterprises to provide an ownership and governance structure to these corporate bodies.
We did not do that from the beginning. And His Excellency the President is aligning for the first time in the history of the company the ownership and governance and bringing that same institutional arrangement to the state enterprises.
The Director General of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Michael Lugoje, reviewed the strides taken by the Port Authority in partnership with the private sector to put in place the necessary port infrastructure comparable to world-class standards despite financial constraints.
You would notice also that within the main port, all the basic marine works that have to be done, dredging, building of quay walls and breakwaters and the rest, and reclamation of land. In many parts of the world, in the advanced world, government even advances money to the port authority to provide, to develop such facilities. But in our part of the world, in developing countries, given the constraints of government, the port authority must generate its own resources to provide all those functions.
The delegation from the ministry were briefed further on GPHA's operations and plans for the port sector. The Ports Journalist Network, an association of specialist journalists in Ghana's ports and maritime sector, has paid a courtesy call to the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, the first of its kind since the formation of the network. The team deliberated with management representatives of the Port Authority on the direction of the association, key objectives, and their general concerns. According to the team lead, Elvis Darko, the network is embarking on such visits to key stakeholders within the port and maritime sector to foster the necessary relationships towards the goal of promoting public knowledge on the port's business. He said the Port Journalist Network is also committed to building its capacity, increasing the depth of their coverage so as to provoke positive change in policies governing the industry.
If Ghana is to really make maximum benefit of AFTA, it will depend on the success of the maritime industry in Ghana. And therefore, it's important that we bring the issues that are affecting the industry to the attention of policymakers and demand answers and action from policymakers so that Ghana as a country can derive the necessary benefits from AFTA.
General Manager in charge of Marketing and Corporate Affairs at GPHA, Esther J.B. Donko, said the initiative to assemble for the collective goal of promoting Ghana's port and maritime industry is a laudable one for which the Port Authority is happy to associate with. She urged the group of journalists to endeavor to increase their scope in the industry so as to churn out more informative and authentic reportage in future.
Looking at the objectives of the network, where their goal is to build capacity in the industry and also to be reporters of the issues that are taking place in the industry and researching and providing reports that can be used by the industry players as well as policymakers to bring change and improvement into the industry is a welcoming idea.
Ghana's leader in the oil marketing business, GOIL, has officially opened its DARKOMAN service station for business, bringing the number of stations across the country to 410. The DARKOMAN service station boasts of a lube bay, a tire center, and a multi-purpose Go Cafe. The managing director and group CEO of GOIL, Kwame Osei-Prempeh, said the company wishes to ensure Ghanaians across the nation enjoy quality fuels at affordable prices.
If you buy a Row 95, for instance, and you're traveling to a place, you don't get short and go and adulterate it in your tank with any other fuel. So we find that GOIL, our presence is being felt everywhere. We are opening sales everywhere.
He said, aside the fact that government owns 78% of GOIL, 15,000 Ghanaians are shareholders of GOIL. Hence, buying GOIL products is a patriotic act in addition to getting value for money.
We want to assure Ghanaians that we have the best in terms of quality. We have the best in terms of pricing. We have the best in terms of everything. And therefore, Ghanaians should feel free, be patriotic enough to go to GOIL and buy fuel.
Kwame Osei-Prempeh also disclosed that within the next few weeks, GOIL would expand its service stations to other areas such as Circle and Mile 7 in Accra. The South Zonal Manager, Helen Tremanting, said customers should be rest assured of professional delivery of services at the new station.
I would say for our customer service now in GOIL, it's number one.
It's now time for some international port and maritime news.
Ships calling to ports in Sierra Leone could face serious fines if found in violation of the International Maritime Organization 2020 measures. According to the Sierra Leone Ports Authority, from September 1, 2021, ship owners and operators risk penalties of up to $15,000 should they continue to carry fuel with a sulfur content exceeding 0.5%. The IMO 2020 service charge will be implemented even for ships with an exhaust gas cleaning system installed. The Port of New Orleans and Cleancor Energy Solutions, a subsidiary of Seacor Holdings, have signed a memorandum of understanding to collaborate on solutions to provide liquefied natural gas bunkering to ship operators. Under the agreement, the energy company will provide LNG to the Port of New Orleans customers and marine operators, while the port will offer data, logistics expertise, customer contacts, as well as introductions and marketing support to Cleancor. China's first fully electric tug built by Liaoyuan Port Holding Group was delivered for test operation in Liaoyugang, Jiangsu on 16th August 2021. The ship named Yugang Electric Tug No. 1 features a total length of 35.5 meters, a width of 10 meters, a full load draft of 3.5 meters, and is designed to achieve a speed of no less than 13 knots. The vessel is equipped with lithium iron phosphate battery packs, which serve as the power source. The total power design is 5,000 kilowatts per hour, which can provide a tug a speed of 4,000 horsepower, similar to conventional tugboats. Through the high voltage shore power system, the ship can be fully charged after 2 hours of fast charging. The company estimates that the electric tugboat can save 300 tons of fuel and reduce carbon dioxide emissions by about 900 tons each year.
Every now and again, GOIL makes good things happen. This time, GOIL has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with GOIL Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. GOIL has that sorted. GOIL, good energy.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is. You still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Utiliser les ports de Tema et de Takoradi, c'est avoir un traitement rapide et sécurisé de vos marchandises diverses en conteneurs, en sac ou en vrac, ainsi que tous vos véhicules en transit. Le Ghana a construit un parking bien pavé pour tous les véhicules en transit. Une nouvelle gare frigorifique pour le stockage de la marchandise congelée en transit. Avec un nouveau centre de traitement de données construit et la mise en œuvre efficace d'un guichet unique national qui permet aux données d'être accessibles par tous les intervenants, le traitement des dossiers dans les ports du Ghana est maintenant efficace et plus efficient. Utiliser les ports du Ghana, c'est profiter des systèmes de portes électroniques et d'exploitation des terminaux ainsi que de la réservation des navires en ligne, entraînant ainsi un parc de camions fiable pour un acheminement de vos marchandises dans les brefs délais avec un suivi satellitaire jusqu'à nos frontières.
Les femmes, à vous les honneurs.
Les ports de Tema et de Takoradi célèbrent la femme. Que les bienfaits de cette célébration apportent plus de bénédictions.
Now, schedules of vessels in the port, those at anchorage and those expected in the coming week, plus the Bank of Ghana exchange rate next. Your comments are next.
This one says, congratulations to the minister for his election as chairman of Mowca. Please, I want to know how he is going to strengthen service-oriented shippers' councils to effectively protect and represent the users or the demand side of the shipping industry. Hello, the Minister of Transport said, in Ghana, plans are in place to amend the Act of the Shippers Authority to further empower them to carry out their mandate. I'm Isaac from RMU. I think the minister should ensure that the regional maritime academies of Abidjan, Accra, and the Nigerian Academy of Oron are supported to provide training at all levels of the maritime, including fishing and the petroleum industry. This would include the exchange of teaching personnel, provision of facilities for sea training for cadets. Hello Isaac, the minister said he is keen on leveraging on academia in the organization's plans in terms of research and skills transfer.
That's all for this week's episode of Iron Port. Thank you for watching and thanks to the entire crew. Join us same time next week.